Hello everyone, this is Akash Namani, and in this tutorial we'll see how to index your website. Generally there are three search engines where people are concerned about getting their website indexed. One is Google, then Bing and Yahoo. As far as Bing and Google is concerned, we have to separately submit our website so that they can index it. Whereas Yahoo picks up its indexes from Bing itself. So Yahoo makes use of Bing's webmaster tools to basically get information of websites that are to be indexed. So first thing to get your website indexed is to create a sitemap. A sitemap is generally in an XML form which tells the search engine that these are the pages which are to be indexed and how frequently should it be indexed. There's a lot of free tools available to generate your sitemap. So this particular page would list down all the tools available to generate your sitemap based on the type of server you're using and the technology which you're using to run your website. So what I'm going to do is put this particular link on the description of the video so you guys can have a look. Google itself has its own sitemap generator tool, but it's not supporting it anymore, but it's good enough for you to generate your sitemap. So first thing is to generate your sitemap. Then you should go back to your webmaster tools, as we saw in an earlier video on how we can link our website to the webmaster tools. So now we go to the webmaster tools, and this webmaster tool is where we submit our sitemap for Google so that it can index it. So as we had seen earlier, we had linked akashnemani.wordpress to this particular account. So as you see on the dashboard, there's the sitemap section which says there's no sitemap added till now. So we go to the sitemap. So if you see my website, my blog, WordPress automatically generates a sitemap for you, and the link is sitemap.xml. So make sure that you kind of follow the same methodology where your sitemap is available at your domain name.com/sitemap.xml. So I'm going to copy this particular link, and here first you can test with your sitemap. Make sure that it's in lines with how Google wants it. So you can put the link and test the sitemap and then view the results. So as you can see, it was successful. There are 27 pages on my particular blog, 9 images and 26 mobile pages, and there was no errors found. So I'm going to go back again and now submit this sitemap. So as you can see, my sitemap has been submitted. So if I refresh the page, you would see that yes, Google has taken the sitemap, and it's been processed as well. So it might take time if you have a lot of pages for Google to process it, but since it's about 27 pages, in my case, it has processed it fairly quickly. So this basically what we've done now is given Google a list of pages to go through on our website to crawl it and index it. Now one more important thing in this case is a robots.txt page. So your website should have a robots.txt. A robots.txt page basically tells Google that you should index all the pages or index all the pages except the particular pages which you list down on your robot.txt. So again, you can Google up a robot.txt page. There are a lot of free tools available for you to basically create your robot.txt page. Once you do it, if you go under under health and see blocked URLs, so Google automatically looks up for the robot.txt page, and in my case there's no errors and it's successful. So this is my robot.txt page. Again, WordPress does the job for you. It automatically creates a robot.txt page, but if you're hosting your own website, you should create your robot.txt page and put it up under the main domain. And just a bit of information, user agent star, this basically means all the crawlers. So you can actually specify that user agent as Google bot should do the particular action, say disallow. So in my case, I'm not allowing akashnemani.wordpress.com/next to be crawled. So any pages under the next folder should not be crawled. Same as I don't want it to crawl my wp/login.php page. So you can block the bots, that is the crawlers, to you can disallow them to crawl a particular page or a particular folder. So the robots.txt gives you a good control of what kind of things you want Google to crawl and what not to crawl. So that's a totally separate area which you can look up for tutorials online and learn how to create your robot.txt page. But the important point here is to make sure that you do have a robot.txt page so that Google gets an idea of what is to be crawled and what is not to be crawled. So it's a simple step for Google. Just create your webmaster tools and then link your account as we saw in the previous video, and then just submit your sitemap. Right, so we've done that in this case. Now the second one is Bing. So the same way we linked Google Webmaster to our website, you can do so in case of Bing as well. So you go to Bing Webmaster Tools and then sign in. So you need a MSN ID or a Hotmail ID in this case. So I've already added akashtimani.wordpress.com in this case. The verification process is same as Google. You can either upload an HTML file or have a meta tag. In this case, I've used the meta tag method. So if you see configure my site on the left, it has the sitemaps option. So again, you go here and it asks you to submit your sitemap. So you just enter the URL, that is akashtimani.wordpress.com/sitemap.xml, and then you submit it. So now it's submitted and now the status is pending. So Bing would actually go through the link, read the data, understand it, and then it would start crawling your pages. So it's a pretty simple step, two simple steps to get it done. One is submit your sitemap to Google and then submit it to Bing. The most important things to make sure in this case is you should have a robot.txt file, and secondly you should have a sitemap, and the sitemap should be well constructed and it should contain all the pages of your website which you need to crawl. So that's about it. So give Google some time, give Bing some time, maybe a couple of days, and then slowly you'll start seeing your website appearing on the search engine. So when you start searching for your domain on Bing or Google or even Yahoo, you would see some results coming up. So that's about it. These are the two main things which you should keep in mind while getting your website indexed.